Alright, good day everyone. So today we're going to show you how to replace the piston rods on your SH Monsterarts Mechagodzilla 2021. But before we begin, I'd like to invite everyone to please subscribe to the channel and hit on the notification bell to get the latest updates from the hobbyists. So yeah, let's begin. So this is what our Mechagodzilla 2021 looks like right now. So it doesn't have hands. You're probably wondering why. So we are actually in the process of upgrading it or customizing it. So we're repainting the thing. It's not done yet. So while we are in the process of doing so, we figured why not show you guys how to replace the piston rods first. So yeah, so just a quick background. These are the piston rods that I'm talking about. So these are 4 solid plastic rods that are inserted on Mechagodzilla's pistons that are found on the bottom of its belly and is connected to the side of its thighs. So as you can see here, there's 4 of them, 4 pistons, and those 4 pistons are supposed to be connected to those sockets on the thigh. So there's 4 of them also. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now the problem is, since it's a solid piece, it doesn't bend. Chances are if you move Mechagodzilla's legs the wrong way, because Mechagodzilla's legs could move up and down, move side to side, and it could also swivel because of that thigh swivel. So one wrong move and you risk breaking this very thin plastic piece. So what we did to err on the side of caution was we did a video before on how to remove this, and if you haven't caught that video yet, I will put a link on the description below so that you could remove these rods safely. Anyway, after which, when we finally were able to remove it, we're trying to find a material to replace it, because it's an eyesore for me. I mean, sure, you probably don't need to replace it because there's really a lot of detail going on in here that you probably wouldn't notice that there is a gap right there. But if you know us, we kind of, you know, notice it. so what we did is this past week we've been trying to find materials on what to replace the rods with. So we tried rubber band, we tried coffee stirrer, we also tried 3D printing a part that is printed in such a way that it's like a spring but it's not. But at the end of the day, it still doesn't hold up. So what we decided to try was something that you probably have on your home right now, which is a piece of tie wire. So this one is the round variety. So there's probably like 2 types of tie wire. So there's a flat variety, don't get that one. Get the one that is round. So like this one. So this is probably like a millimeter thick, and if you don't have this, actually this one is from one of our NECA figures. So NECA used to use these tie wires to keep their figures in place whenever they're packaging it on their boxes. Now if you don't have one of these lying around, you could actually use an electrical wire instead. Just get the one that is probably a millimeter thick, or I'm not sure what the exact size is, probably like a size 18 if I'm not mistaken. So you could use that as well. So the reason why we're using tie wire is because of the plastic or the rubber coating that it has on the wire. So what the idea here is, if you notice here, on the sockets there are slots, and on those slots what we're gonna do is we are going to put the wire in place like so, and then bend that wire so that it goes through Mechagodzilla's pistons. So that's the general idea of what we're doing here. So since it's made of rubber or made of plastic, it's gonna hold its place on those slots on Mechagodzilla's sockets. So yeah. So what we did is we also painted it with a similar color to Mechagodzilla's piston so that it blends well with the figure. But actually, you could also get away with just the black color. It actually looks good also if you don't have the paint. So all you need to do now, once you've painted it, or if you've decided whether to paint it or not, is just to cut the wire and then bend it a little bit so that it catches the socket, and then put it in Mechagodzilla's pistons. And that's what we're gonna do right now. So all we need is some pliers and just cut the wire like so. Then probably eyeball it using the actual piston rod that the SH Monsterarts come with. What I'd suggest is that you cut it at least twice the size of that, so that you have some allowance to work with. Probably this long from the end. And then all we need to do is just cut the wire like so. So now we have that piece of wire right here, and then bend it slightly on one end like that. See? And all you need to do now is to attach this on Mechagodzilla's socket and on the leg. So you don't really need to line them up. Let me show you if I can put it closer on the camera. So here. So what you need to do now is just to put it inside. So chances are this is gonna be bigger. And since it's a wire, you could always bend it and then attach it on Mechagodzilla's leg like so. So yeah, there you have it. So now there is something that attaches on Mechagodzilla's leg. So it depends on you if you want that wire to be smaller or longer. It really depends on your taste. At least there is now something that catches it. It doesn't really look like an eyesore when it's already attached, right? So in my case, I think it's a little bit too long. So what we can do is we can actually cut it more. Probably yeah, so that's the nice thing about this method, is you could always adjust it based on how long you want it to be. And now let's try that out one more time. So yeah, so there you have it. So yeah, that's right around right. So it's gonna bend, and it's okay because, you know, since it's a wire, even if it bends forward and you do all of those crazy motions on Mechagodzilla, the wire is just gonna bend with it. So as you can see, it's not going anywhere. So yeah, although yeah, you could also, you know, you could use some piece of hot glue to permanently fix it on the socket. That's also an option for you. For me, I'm probably not gonna do that because I like it the way it is. I like to be able to remove it if I don't wanna use that part anymore, or replace it with something longer. But yeah, that option's for you, and I suggest you use hot glue and not super glue, because if you use super glue, it's gonna be there forever and it's just gonna mess up the joint. So yeah, if you are gonna go that route and you want to put a piece of glue in there, I do suggest that you use hot glue instead, so that if you want to remove it, it's an easy thing to remove. So yeah, there you have it. Okay, so at this point you should be seeing the shoutouts on today's video. So if you want to be included on the next list of shoutouts, all you need to do is drop us a comment down below, show us some love, or hit the subscribe button. And so yeah, this thing is almost done. So we are just putting some finishing touches on the figure, and you should be seeing the custom SH Monsterarts Mechagodzilla 2021 really soon. So watch out for that one. So I guess that's it for me, folks. Again, thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.